Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BeerMe Tavern. Last time when we left off, we renamed the bar, we painted our ceilings, we hired 2 new staff members, a cleaner, and a barkeep. So let's continue on this journey. Today, first of all, let's get the lights on. That looks much better. We'll turn the lights on back here as well. Today, what we would like to do is upgrade this refrigerator and get it to where we can have more types of beer on bottle, and then maybe even upgrade so that we have a full array of draft beer. So let's get the day started. We got 3 tables in here now. Maybe I'll see if it starts getting busier. We'll put another one up here. But this is what we're going to have for now. It's a beautiful sunny day here in what I'm assuming is London. Hopefully that means everybody wants to come out and have some beers with us. Here comes our first guy. Make sure we get our bonus for cleanliness and our bonus for nice ceilings. We are bar level 8. There's clean bar and nice ceilings. So yeah, we're looking good there. Bar level 8. The next level is 11 for another bartender. So we'll keep an eye on that. He wanted the Strella. He walked through the table to get to his chair, which is an interesting choice there. He's given us our clean bar and ceilings. He wants a bottle of Lennyberg, which we don't have. So we're about halfway on Strella, halfway on Forgetti. So I got to keep an eye on that to make sure we're good. And what does this gentleman want? He wants a bottle of Strella, which we do have. You get exactly what you wanted, sir. All 3 of these gentlemen decide to sit at the same table. Okay, he's doing 1 beer and gone. He wants a pint of Lennyberg, which we don't have. How is our beer? So that one's almost full. That one's almost full. And we got 1 beer left of our Cerrone. So we got our keg out there waiting for us, though, so we don't have to buy a new one. So that's good for us. He wants a bottle of Noir, which we don't have, but he'll get a Forgetti instead. And hopefully he forgetties about having the wrong beer. Oh, bad jokes. Bad jokes. Cools is still full, so we can't put that in there just yet. Pint of Cerrone. That's our friend. You, sir, are our friend. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's getting rid of that keg. Oh, I didn't realize he threw away kegs for us, too. That's nice. So we'll put our new keg down. He gets his pint of Strella. Thank you, Pete. And our cleaner's going to go around cleaning up all this stuff off the tables. And what's this guy going to get? Pint of Costers. We haven't had Costers in a while. Cheap beer is coming back. So we probably have enough money now where we can go ahead and put that second fridge in. How much did that fridge cost us? $300. We got $1,100, and our beers are almost full. So let's purchase it. We're going to get that modern fridge. We're just going to put it down for now until we get everything settled in it. Oh, spun that too fast. All right, so that has spots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers. And how many beers do we have in bottles? I think we got more than 6, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beers total. So we'll have to keep that in mind that we will need 1 more beer. So we're going to take expensive beer. And expensive beer is going to go on the left. And then we're going to take our mid-range beer and go on the right. Actually, we want these to go in the middle because they are our middle of our mid-range beers. So we're going to put that there. I need to clear this tag. All right, so now let's get some. Let's just do one of each. if we can. So beer. So let's do a Lenny'sburg. We've got Forgetti. Let's do a Noir. Ostrella's the highest one. Okay. That's good to know. All right. So we got those. So that's 630. So we're going to stock those up. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay. That's stocked. And then the expensive beer. I think this is the top shelf. So this is going to go here. Now, this isn't where I want long term for this fridge to be. Maybe I move this one over to here. I can go ahead and buy our cheap beer. So we got Cools. Should we get our Dub Light? Yeah, let's get our Dub Light. And our Costers. There we go. Okay, we're not going to buy any more beer unless we run out of something. Just because we got to make sure we keep enough money. But we just leveled up again, so that's great to see. The other thing I forgot, you have to clear those labels before you can put a new bottle in. So see how it's Estrella? I got to clear that and then put our Dub Light. So we have all the cheap beers now. So now we just need to work on our mid and expensive beers. Close that. Wonder if we can move this fridge over here at least. So at least it's a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, we need some Strella. How much is Strella? Strella is $200. So we got to wait a minute before we can buy that. See if... Oh, there's nobody else coming in tonight. So yeah, we're not spending any more money then. So I don't want to go into the negative. But hey, we have a new fridge. Our mid and high-end beers are in the nice fridge. And then our cheap beers are still in our rusty old refrigerator. I wonder if I could actually put them over there. I'm going to try that. See how this goes. We're going to turn off grid snapping. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So there we go. We got nice beers, crappy beers. And how are our kegs? Kegs are almost completely full. So really the only thing we need to worry about is buying more of our stock of... Okay, we need to leave this door open so I can see how much we have. But we need to buy more of our mid and high-end beers. That's what we're going to focus on next. And then maybe we get some floors. So that way our bar levels up even quicker. Although we're leveling up pretty fast now. Cleaner's coming in to clean her table. She made quite the mess. He cleaned that up. She left. So we just got one patron left before we can call it a night and see how much money I wasted buying a refrigerator and more beer. Probably a lot. I tend to dive head in first and on that kind of stuff, so... All right. Last lady is leaving. Oh, she just disappeared. Where did she go? She literally just disappeared from the table. All right. Is our cleaner going to go clean up that spill? Yes. Oh, you almost got it. Come on, buddy. There you go. We'll close the door. So we lost $86 from the upgrade. That's okay. We're going to make it back because now we have more room for more beers. So we got $310 right now. Can we get... Let's try to get the mid-range beers. So we need Strella. Strella and whatever our other mid-range. So what is that? Beineken, I think. Oh, wait. Let me open the bar because Might as well be making money while I'm spending money. Okay, mid-range. Beineken. Let's go ahead and get that. And we need Strella. Let's get that. 380. So we don't have enough to do both of those. We'll hold off on the Strella just because I have Strella. Not much, but I have some. But let's get the Beineken in here. And then let's take a look and see how much we need to get our Strella. And that might be our purchase for the day. Strella was $200. So we need $200 to get our Strella. So our bartender glitching out here again. And here comes Pete. What up, Pete? So now when they ask for a pint of Lenningsberg, he'll give them a bottle of it. So same with that Strella, which Strella is now out. But we have $200, so we can go get that. So let's get that beer Strella purchase. And we are not spending any more money the rest of the day because we are flat broke. And we need, what is it, $400 and something to break even for the day. So we need some Cerrone drinkers. We got one person with a yellow on their mood bar. Wonder what that was about. Bottle of Strella we have. So that's going to be exact drink. So that's another thing, is getting the exact drink also helps us out. So it's going to give us more of the bonus to get our bar leveled up even faster, which we're at 9 right now. We're leveling up pretty quick. We're at 108. Cheap beers are almost completely full. We're doing okay on our mid-range beer, and high range will be a little bit. That was an $82 beer. Whew. And I think once we get to level 10, we can increase our prices again. So that will be nice. More profit margin for us. Bottle of Forgetti. We do have that. $88 beer. Thank you, sir. Hope you come back for more. Don't forgetty. Clean that up. Give our cleaner some time off. He got that cobweb there. Love to see that. Ooh, we're getting more bottles of Forgetti. Okay, we're at 368 now, so we're almost at the level that we need to break even for the day. Bottle of Lenny's, which we should have. I think Cerrone bottle is the only thing we don't currently have in stock. Which I wonder how much that cost. He wants a bottle of Strella, which we have. See, these are going to get us more bonuses because they're getting exact drinks. We love that. Bottle of Lenny we have. Keep giving us those bonuses. Bottle of Cerrone. So we don't have a bottle of Cerrone, and he doesn't give him a pint of Cerrone, which is interesting. Okay, how much is a 16-pack of Cerrone? 540. Do we take a chance? What time is it? It is 8 o'clock. Do we think, or no, sorry. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Do we think we're going to get enough money to pay our bills and buy Cerrone? We're at 700. Bottle of Costers. He's going cheap. Let's see what this next guy gets. Depending on what this next guy gets, we might do it. Lennyberg. Okay. What did I say that was? 540. I think we're going to wait till tomorrow. I just don't want to chance it and then we don't have enough money to pay our bills and we go into debt and then spiral. We're doing okay. We got $800. We have a lot of patrons in here, which is nice. I'm thinking that other table might be smart. It does seem to get busier with the more tables you put in. We're still getting people coming in. I think we're going to get that other table. I think that's our smart move right now. So table, square table, purchase, chairs. One, 2, 3, 4. Purchase. Okay. Furniture, and we go with chair. We're going to put that grid snapping back on. And do we want it up close to the bar, or do we want it? No, let's put it slightly away. And then we'll put our chairs in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's hope our cleaner can still walk around and get everything. We'll see how that goes. We're still at 8:30 though, even after buying that table. So I feel pretty good about where we are financially, at least for now. We're about to hit 10, which is great because once we hit 10, we can increase our prices. But we had a good day today. We're almost getting a level a day, which is great. If we get 1 or 2 more beers bought, I think we might hit that 10. Where are you going there, buddy? Can you get to that back table? Yep, you just walk through people to do so. Good. Pint Estrella. So we don't have all of our pints yet. So we don't get a bonus for him for the exact beer. I'm hoping maybe... Actually, it doesn't look like this guy's getting what he wants exactly either. So even if these guys order something else, it's not going to do us any good. We're not going to get to level 10 tonight. But it's all right. We'll get there tomorrow. That guy just disappeared again. I love when people just disappear on us. Get that spill cleaned up. And we're just waiting on the last Catman. Hello, Catman. How's that beer going, sir? Can I get you another one? As you jam the bottle up your nose. I'll clean that up, and I have a feeling you're going to walk out. You're going to walk through that table. Oh, you're going for another beer. All right. Yeah, you're still not getting your pint Estrella, but you'll get a bottle of it at least. All right. I think we're going to call it there because this guy's not going to do much more. So even after purchasing more beer and a table, we still made a profit. That's great. We're definitely getting better. We're at 617 now. How are we looking on beer? Can I get my last one? 540. We can. And then we just got to stock everything else up too. All right. So now we have every bottle of beer that is possible. That is awesome. I love to see that. And cheap beers, plenty on in inventory there. We're not worried about that. We're going to need some more Lennyberg and more Strella and more Forgetti. That's our goal today. So Lenny, Strella, and Forgetti. So we need 862 to get all that done. But we did just hit level 10, it looks like. So let's go to our prices. We're going to mark them up another to 300%. And when somebody buys the next beer, I want to watch them to make sure that they're not like, this beer is way too expensive. Draft beer we got plenty of. Nobody's really buying drafts right now. Everybody's buying bottles. All right, let's see what this guy has to say. Bottle of Beineken. Exact drink. Did not say it was too expensive. There we are. We are making more money than we were just by hitting level 10. Another thing I would like to do is get to the point where we can get these floors replaced. because if we can get the floors replaced, that means our levels go up even faster. We can almost buy another bartender, or hire another bartender, I should say. That happens at level 11. So then I'd have to put in another cash register and hire that other bartender, which would be great because more bartenders means more put through of our patrons, which hopefully then means more money in our pocket. These guys are all happy. They're getting their exact drinks. Pint of Beineken. Occasional pint here and there, not too often. Cleaner just walks to the door, and we have patrons just disappearing when they leave again. Let's see what this guy wants. Bottle of Lenny. How are we doing on our bottles? Getting a little low on some of these, but what'd I say we needed? 800 and something to... Oh, well, it went away. Lenny, Strella, and Forgetti at 862 is what we need. Maybe I just do the 2 mid tiers. Yeah, let's do the 2 mids. And then we'll get our expensive one after that. So we need Lenny and Strella. Got $200 left over. Wonder if I can stack these on top of the fridge, since I can't put all of them in there. Oh, that stinks. That's all right. We'll just put it right inside here. It's real close by. Nobody will be upset about that. Eventually this will become a storeroom too, but that's going to be down the road. All right, and we'll put you down there. Now we need to start worrying about if we're going to have enough money to pay our bills. But Cerrone Draft's going to help us out. So it was at 120 before. What's it at now? Cerrone Draft cost 160. It's an expensive beer. Strella bottle. We have that. Now, how much is it to put another cash register in? Bars, cash registers, 150. And then how much to hire a new person? Hiring is another 150. So we need $300 to expand to a second bartender. Don't know if we absolutely need it right now because we're keeping up with our patrons. Maybe it makes more sense to get the rest of our draft beers first, but we'll see. Okay, how we doing? Forgetty's still a little low, but no one's really ordering it, so I'm okay with leaving it as is for right now. Top that off. Top that off and go throw this away. She got her exact drink. A pint of Cerrone Draft. We love to see that. The other thing we could look into doing is expanding the bar size. So how much does that cost? $400 to expand the bar. Might be worth looking at before we get into remodeling too much. Maybe we should expand everything and then remodel, because I'm assuming it's going to cost us money to remodel. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to cost us to remodel, but I meant like pay to remodel once and then expand, and then we have to pay to remodel again. So it might just make sense to wait and do that remodel after the expansion. Then again, we could use the extra leveling. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where I want to sit with that yet. But things are starting to thin out a little bit here in the bar. Let me help out our cleaner a little bit. He's probably going to be mad. He just turn around and go right back. Oh, nope. He's going to get that cobweb. He'll go get the other bottle there. Is this gentleman done? Yep. He just disappears. He is like some sort of a wizard. She is done. Oh, am I stuck on this table now? Pick that up. Make her clean her mat. Oh, she's going for another one. What are you drinking there? Oh, no. She just had to go a long way to get out. All right. Let's close up. We made $14 today. Woo. Racking it in. All right. All right. Day 12 now. So our leveling up isn't happening as fast as it was, but that's okay. We're still leveling up. So we want to get some forgetty, I think. Yeah, let's get some forgetty. Beer forgetty is 472. So we have enough for that. Let's get our forgetty, put that in the fridge. So now all of our beers are pretty well stocked. Let me look at my cheap beer and see where we're at with that. Put you there. Cheap beers are still well stocked, so that's good. How are our kegs doing? That's great. About halfway. That's doing great. So we're really good on stock. So do we start working on floors? Do we work on getting the rest of the kegs? I think kegs. I think we're going to go with kegs. All right. So to do more kegs, we need 125 for that, which we have. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Then we're going to move this down. But we just leveled up again. I don't know if I can move this because it's being used. I mean, I could put the other taps here, but the glasses are over there. Yeah, I may have to wait till we close to do this, so sorry. Moved you for no reason. We'll move you back, and then at the end of the day, we'll get the rest of that renovated and moved around, extend our bar out a little bit. We can also get our next round of bar keeps. So maybe after we get our remaining taps, maybe we get our bar keep. Cerrone, there we are, my friend. You keep pouring that Cerrone. Bottle of Heineken we can do. Yeah, we got everything that everybody wants, which is great. Another thing we could do is kind of explore the city while we're waiting for this day to end, because we know we're going to have enough stock of everything. So, should we go walk the city for a second and just see what we find? This is where people enter from. A nice little outdoor patio here. Go up the road a little bit further. Man, this thing goes on for a while. Ooh, what's back here? Can we go back here? Well, it'd be cool if we could run like a little patio bar here. Huh. This city is actually planned out pretty well. Makes you wonder if maybe the game has more in store for us. What's down this way? Look at this. I mean, it's like an actual, like, built-out city. I mean, yes, it's kind of repetitive, but still, I wasn't expecting this for a bar simulator where really the whole... What the... The whole bar is, you know, one room, but... I mean, look at this. It's a whole nother city over here. And I know there is another bar that we will get to buy eventually. Don't know exactly where it lives. So I don't know where that's going to be, but it's pretty cool. I mean, this is a pretty well laid out city. I mean, you know, like I said, for being a simulation game where it's supposed to be just a bar sim, there's quite a bit here. All right, let's see if we can find our way back, because our bar is probably about to close. See if we're out of stock of anything. Just wandering through the streets here. I'm also curious where this other bar is that we're going to open eventually. At least as long as I know how to manage this one properly. Close the main door to end the shift. Yes, I would love to do that if I can just figure out how to get back to my bar. Here we go. Now we're going the right way. Go out to explore the city and end up getting lost. Don't know how to get back to my bar. Game ends with me just being an idiot out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to assume these bright lights mean that is close to our bar. Or maybe that's the second bar we open, because our bar is right up here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. We still have patrons in here, though. Bartender's like, "Where'd you go, boss?" Okay, now we can move this over. All right, furniture, bar with taps. And then we move it back over. And you right there. All right, now we can put everything on tap. So we got Costers, we got Beineken, and we got Cerrone. How are our beers looking? Cools is about halfway down, but that's okay. Let's go draft. So we got Costers, we got Beineken, we need a Lenny's, and we need a Strella. So that's $500. We got more than enough money to do that. We got a Strella. And we got a Lenny's. So now we have everything on tap. And oh, where are the Costers? Yeah, we got everything on tap now. Look at that, and have an extra tap to go. And we got plenty of beer in our kegs. Next ones we're going to have to buy are the Cools and Dub Light, which it's okay. Those are a cheap beer, so we can do it. We could probably do it now, to be honest with you, but don't really need to do it right now. The last customer just disappeared. So let's close up shop. We made $266.84. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get another day going. And maybe we do the floors today. Thinking that might be a good idea. Get that rung up. I'm thinking, well, maybe we do walls. Let's do walls. I kind of like this ceramic on this back wall here as like an accent. And then we'll paint the rest of the walls. So let's start working on that. Oh, excuse me, friend. So do that as like a back accent. And then, let's see, let's look at autumn. Is there like a deep green base set, maybe? There's a bright green. I don't want bright green, though. Nature. Let's go in here. There's not really a deep green. Maybe we can go with this one or this one. Let's try Autumn 25. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. Let's get this painted up. And then we'll start getting bonuses for having nice walls. Okay, so why aren't we... What's happening here? What's going on? Why are we not happy? Let me go to my management. Staff management. Let's do exact drink only. And should turn away if no servable drink. Yeah, I know. You got a pint here, buddy. Okay, well, maybe it's time for you to go then. Maybe that's a weird glitch of some sort. Okay, bye-bye. Nope, we don't have anything similar. Go away. We're getting a line of people. Okay, pint of Beineken. Let's see if our guy can catch up here. We don't need to start ticking everybody off because they have to wait forever. Lenny's. Now, the next person that walks in, I want to watch and see if we get a bonus for the nice walls. Nice ceilings and nice walls. So we get an extra 2 for that for our bonus on our bar level, which is great. We're really going to start moving along. Only other thing we need to get are nice floors. How are we doing on our beers? Doing okay. Oh, we just leveled up. See, I love that. Like, you level up by people just walking in, not even serving them. So that's pretty awesome. He's got a pint of Costers. How are we doing on our beers? That's okay. We're going to need a Beineken before too long, but it's okay. Is there someone that can also... I think there's a person that stocks for us. How do we get them? We don't need a... oh, we can get a stock worker. Okay. Restock shelves and fridges. Daily wage is 50. So let's go ahead and get that person. So that way, when we do beer, we're going to get Dub and Cools. We'll have them start stocking. We're also going to probably start turning this into a stock room. So we can start getting more on our shelves in there. So that way, when we run out, we don't have to worry about ordering right away and whatever else. So, okay, here he comes. He's coming to stock our Cools, it looks like. Now, what's he do with this box when it's full? Is he just place it down on the ground? Okay, he just puts it on the ground for now. How much does a rack cost us? Shelves. Stock shelves, $200. So, do we want to do that? Let's get 2. Furniture, stock shelves. So, we'll put 1... 2, and let's start stocking it with beer, cheap beer, strong, forgetty. We got Dub out here. All right, now we're starting to stock up a little bit. What are we doing here? What is this on top? Beineken. We can get some Beineken, I guess. Beer. Let's do Beineken. Purchase. Put that back here as well. And let's put that right there. I think we can also put kegs here in these spots. I don't know if the kegs can go up on top, so I may need to move that up here so I can put kegs here. But I'm not going to order kegs, like extra stock of them just yet, because I can kind of do that easily else some other time, just as they run out. So yeah, so all right, we're starting to get a storeroom a little bit here. We're getting our stocked up pretty well. We have a stocker. This guy right here, he likes to stock everything up for us. We got our cleaner, which we can get a second bartender. He's keeping up with it at the moment. So I don't know that I need that second bartender yet. Maybe once we expand this a little bit more, we get another table in here. Maybe then we'll need that second bartender. But I mean, we only have 2 people waiting right now. Here comes Pete with his bottle of Noir. Pete, you have an expensive taste for the way you dress, and I like that about you. Bottle cools. She's going cheap tonight. See, look, Pete's getting a Forgetti as well. Pete and Pete, you guys really like your high-class beers, and I like that. We got Lenny. Do we have any Lenny back here? No. So let me buy a case of Lenny. Now, is our guy going to go grab it? Yes, he is. So we'll let him go ahead and take it. Ooh. He's a wizard, too. He can pick up things without even having to actually touch it. He's going to stock that up, and let's see where he puts it down at. Does he actually? No, he does not put it on a shelf. Is there a way that I can tell him to put things on shelves? Staff refills shelves when it's 50% full. That's fine. Oh, we're going to be able to get a bar manager, too. So maybe when we open our other bar, we'll then get that bar manager. Which would be kind of cool. All right. Kegs are doing okay. Nobody's really buying the Lenny, huh? Everything else is going pretty well there. We're good on those beers. Anything in here? Those are all decent. All right. We're doing good. We're at almost $1,200. We are at level 12. So do we dare go with the floors? Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. But I'm thinking this is our last night of this installment. And then when we come back, we'll do the floors. So if you guys have suggestions of what floors you want, I'm going to stay away from these. But nature, we can go astroturf and really go cheesy. We can do some wood flooring, which is probably what I would like to do. But, you know, if you guys have another opinion, let me know. We're not doing carpet in a bar. That's just weird. We could do the stone floor. That would be pretty cool. Or maybe a marble, but again, I don't know if that's really the vibe of this place. So I'm thinking those wooden floors are probably our best bet, but let's wait and see how things play out. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at, though. So if you guys have a suggestion, we have all of our beers on tap. We have all of our bottles of beer in stock, and we're starting to get a little bit of a stock room as well. So with that being said, I think that's where we're going to leave it. We now have 3 staff members, a cleaner, a stocker, and a barkeep. And we're doing pretty well. Actually, let's close the door in the day, see how we're doing. We're making $1,800 in the day. We did spend quite a bit of money stocking up and whatever else, but that's okay. Still made a little bit of a profit. Here we are starting the next day with all 3 of our employees coming to work as happy as can be, wearing the BeerMe Tavern uniform of the white shirt, dark pants, and shoes. So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out and following along. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Like I said, it's a little bit different of a game than I would normally play, but I'm enjoying it. You know, running this bar, we're getting some staff, we're getting all of our beers on tap. Maybe soon we'll start getting some liquor or wine. I'd have to look and see which license is next. But next episode, we definitely want to upgrade the floors so we have everything fully upgraded as far as aesthetic goes and keep leveling up our bar. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you in the next one.